What happened? What happened? Also, I cannot teleport back to the other point over there now. There we go. That is so strange, I tell you. It seems like I've gotten lower rates. Don't you think? I've gotten lower rates. Imagination. Oh, hello there, Dimsard. Hopefully you're doing right and staying safe. Or Dimesard. Hopefully you're doing right and staying safe. We're currently doing some grinding here, which my rates have not been that very good because I have these other monsters now spawning and messing me. I need to sort out the rates now. How much damage do I got from nothing? This game is... Okay, that is something that I could easily sort. Let's see. Here it is. Okay, we'll turn it off to now, so that you do not have to hear the Enderman dying over and over and over again. Okay, yeah, we're not doing like that bad in the XP department. It's just I feel like it's slower, but I'm not sure. Alright, let me sort out all of this that we're getting in here. Do that, do that. Get these totem heads out of here. These totem heads do not belong in here. Enderman about 16,000 times every 3 seconds. You know what, that's understandable. That is understandable. I really need to up the rates on this thing. It feels like it's a lot slower than it was before. And I don't understand why. I don't understand why. Let me shove that out there. Could I add a second level to it? I could, possibly. But it'd be very wonky. You know what, I think I might add a second layer to it. Wait 1 second, gang, and we'll go sort that out. I need to just regen some of my, you know, stuff, because there was like 100 vampires up there when I came up there, so... Not a very pleasant time. Okay, let's see how much XP I got there. Okay, we are getting like, you know, 2 levels basically. Which is kind of a lot less than what we were getting before, if I'm being honest. And these thingies over here are really going to bug me, aren't they? Let's see. You know what, I'll grab some cobblestone, put this in the backpack. And then I'm going to go like this. We're gonna head up to go deal with these Enderman lackluster spawn rates. Alright, we're going to have to increase this by a tiny bit, but can't be too far in. It probably have to be around those points. Can't be around that, that's too far in. Oop, I've just looked at the Enderman there. Why is that Enderman wiggling his arms like that? It is part of the animation mod. It allows them to have, you know, more fluid animations. And when they're aggressive on you, that's what they look like. There we go. So something around this way would probably be the way to go. I don't want it being too close to this thing, that it'll kill, you know, the thingy. But that should be the perfect amount to go through. Alright, so 3 back should be the rate that we should go with. And I'll mark where our upwards bit is. But as part of the animation mod, it's the animation collection 2 or 3, I'm not sure. There we go. Hey, how terrifying it would be seeing Enderman rushing at you while doing that. True, true. That would like be like horror fuel right there. Like, you know, I think if they ran on all 4s, it would also be very terrifying. If any of you have seen the Captain Sparkle's, what you call it, songs that he's done, that was one of the things that, you know, I was not too enjoying in that. Made Enderman very scary. Alright, let me eat a bit. I would scream in a mix of fear and laughter. You know what, that is understandable. That is understandable. Alright, hopefully this ups my rates. I might have put it out too far, but I'm not sure. I am not sure. Those in my thingy there. That's a plague there. I almost got plagued. Luckily the plagued mobs, you know, they're normally dying to themselves, to be honest. Alright, at least we know Endermen spawn up here. But they do not fall down. Poop. How do I make them fall down? Dang. I guess they're not gonna fall down. No. They've just killed the Endermite. They just killed Milky. Well, that goes my entire farm now that they're not gonna fall into the pit. This sucks. This sucks. I killed Milky by that. Alrighty, alrighty. I got your pronouns now. Alright. Such evil. I know, I know. If only I had, you know, the thing still on me. Name tag. I think I put the name tag somewhere, but I'm not sure. I'm really annoyed that, you know, Milky died. So soon as well. This is the problem with, like, you know, doing Enderman stuff, I tell you. It sucks. Let's see. I do actually have a Milky name tag. Put that in the backpack. I'll jump here. Reverse this. Go a little bit forward. No, I'm not wanting to push the thing that I'm trying to get centered. Boop. How did they get in there? How did they get in there? That's an area that they're not supposed to be able to access. Oh, they came in the water tubes. Little rats. I create these just so I don't have to deal with beyond upwards. Give her. Uh, now I'm almost dead. I need to sort out the issue of the, you know, things getting through these. And I don't understand how I can. What would stop something from going through this? Would a fence stop it? Is a fence lower than a thing? Well, I can't slide through it, so would it be the better option? That is very interesting. I like the rainbow inventory. Thank you, thank you. I realized what you were meaning by game inventory. Yes, I have that, and I have, there's a ghost in the corner. I have that and I have pride hearts, but they do not work together, sadly. Get out of here. Ah, this is like the most failed thing ever. I'm gonna have to, like, would it just be better to do this off camera? Probably. Probably. Would save so much time. Because the last time how did that get up there? Did they pick up? They must have done. They must have done. Alright, let me place that there in the corners. I don't want them having too much fun with this real estate. Let me just go all the way around with some carpets. I know it kind of ruins the feel that I got here going on. But it should stop them from spawning. And what I do need is probably that green carpet to place in the corner there. Alright, what I need to do is place string down. Let's see. I do have string. Alright. Also like the rainbow tools and armor. Thank you, thank you. It's part of the follow the rainbow mod. But the thing is, I am actually planning on... You know what? Maybe it was a bad idea to add the Sugalite mod. I was looking so forward to it, I tell you. But maybe it was a bad idea. Maybe it was a bad idea. Because these werewolves are just absolutely so annoying to deal with. Alrighty, place that there, place that there. That should stop them from stealing my thingy, but that means I have to be very careful not to break the string. Alright, I'm just gonna shove that in the backpack. I'll probably deal with this probably next episode, fixing this thing, because you saw how long it took the last time, and I feel like it would just take even longer now, because they're just all going to be wanting to kill me there. You know what, I need to deal with that platform up there. I need to deal with it. Let me heal up first and then we'll head up there. I want to destroy that platform. What should I do for a gamer? Oh, that is good. That is good. I am sad that we probably, you know, I really like this mod, but I really hate the mobs. They have no benefits, I tell you, but just being the most annoying thing ever. I wish I could just go into the mod and just disable those mobs. It would be so great. Like, I don't need any of these mobs. I just want the armor. That's all I want. Building an Enderman farm and end while having rotten flesh as your food source is amazing. I know, I know. The problem is, I did have baked potatoes as my food source, but the thing is I have Palm's Harvest Craft, which means I need to grow all of these thingies so that I can make diverse foods that will actually regen my hunger, instead of just half a heart, well not even half a heart, half a hunger bar that basically is the same as the apple. That is what you call it, baked potatoes now give me, so I have to rely on that as my new food source.